He would go from house to house to hunt down Christians with a murderous spirit to literally kill them. And when one of the deacons in the early church, his name is Stephen, is getting stoned, Saul, or Apostle Paul, is giving orders for Stephen to be stoned. But then on the way to Damascus to go and murder some more Christians, he encounters Jesus. And he hears his voice, even though other people didn't hear it, he heard it. He said, "Why are you persecuting me, Paul or Saul?" He says, "Who are you, Lord?" Right? So he has this radical encounter with the Lord, and his life is changed forever. And the very Christians that he was blaming, now he's appealing to them, because if you remember that story, he's blinded, and now God sends a minister to take away his blindness. I think a lot of times in church and in Christianity and modern day Christendom, we see a lot of people who blame others for their problems. So for example, the problems in America are the undocumented immigrants. So you tell me that the person who's trying to find work for themselves and they don't have a work visa, they're your problem? You know what? If you're in church, it's like, well, if you're a Baptist, Pentecostals are the problem. If you're a Pentecostal, the Baptists are the problem. If you're a Republican, the Democrats are the problem. If you're a Democrat, the Republicans are the problem. Right? I don't want to get into the politics of it, but what I'm trying to say is it's so easy before Christ to blame everyone and everything for your own problems, because you see Paul, he's very zealous for the Lord, and he thinks the Christians are the problem, and he has this murderous spirit where he goes around and he kills these Christians. But then when he encounters Christ, everything changes, and now Paul, the elite, the philosopher, and the great theologian, and all of that is appealing. He's sticking his neck out for a slave. I mean, that's some radical conversion. Going from blaming everyone and everything because, oh, you know what? We wouldn't have these problems in our society if Christians weren't following the way, where Jesus. But then he radically gets transformed, and he sees his own sin. And now you see the same Paul appealing for a slave, for a person that most people in his society would never care for. That's some radical transformation. Not only he's appealing, but he's asking something crazy here.